What up, LK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. Alright, y'all. So, as you can see, I got a homegirl of mine in the building yet again. This is Alicia, y'all. Say hi to Alicia. She's in here.
Hi.
She is in here today watching the Karen video with us. And we might knock out another reaction after this, but we'll see. But yeah, we got the Karen video. This is top 10 Karens getting triggered. Number 42. This is Karen versus driver. So this is going to be all Karens versus drivers. So I know she gonna have some stuff to say. Me and this one over here be having conversations that literally go on for 5, 6, 7, 10 hours non-stop. Just good talk. Good long conversation. We're gonna try not to make this reaction be an hour long, but we're gonna be talking about this. Because we like to think that we are logical thinkers, but right now might be a different case. But anyway, y'all boys and girls ready? We ready. Let's go!
Tonight on Retail Nightmares, we take a look at Karens getting triggered. These are moments where the Karens don't get their way and they lose it. Now, we have a lot of terrible Karens to get through, so let's jump right into it. Okay, so this Karen is confronting a group of kids because she believes that the kids made fun of her family member. This Karen is very angry at them and she demands that the kids go and get their sister because she believes she is the instigator and the one that this Karen wants to yell at and also abuse. The kids are genuinely confused though as to why this Karen is upset because they haven't done anything wrong, and this Karen couldn't even tell them what they did wrong either. This Karen gets very angry at the kids when she doesn't get the response she was looking for, and then threatens to call the cops unless they apologize. Have a look.
I know what you did. Where's your sister? She better come out here or I'm going to go call the cops and have them come to this house.
But why?
For you kids being so disrespectful.
Being disrespectful to who?
My sister.
Your sister.
And don't give me that, because I'm going to see about having the pool closed so we won't have to put up with your foolishness all summer long.
Uh-oh.
That's a B.
You know what?
Wait. Did he say that's a B? Like, he's not even paying her no attention. A bug flew by. He's like, that's a B. Like, you think he hired something.
That's a B.
That's a B.
I can't believe you're like this. You act like you're stupid. You tell your sister to come out here. How old is your sister?
17.
Tell her to come out here.
But she's not even an adult.
I don't care if she's shy or not. I'm telling you, I'm going home and call.
Bro, if you go record, put the camera on the lady. Gosh.
Right.
And I'm going to tell them that you kids are here alone.
What do we do?
Listen, you don't pull that with me. I'm sorry. I've had enough.
What do we do?
I've had enough of
Wait,
you.
hold on.
Made fun of
What you got?
Every Karen video I've ever watched,
Okay.
don't they sound like they're drunk off wine? They're like, no, you don't say that to me.
Yeah.
Like, they sound like they've already been drinking for half the
To
day.
some degree, they do be sounding like they're under the influence.
They do.
But a lot of times, you know, some people can't speak coherently when their emotions are getting the best of them.
Because they're shaking. You gotta think about it. When you're shaking, when you're upset,
Yeah.
like, your brain cannot operate between motor memory, as in with your motor skills, plus your motor memory of, like, verbiage. Like,
Exactly.
that's very hard to do at the same time.
That was definitely an issue that I had big time. So I had to learn how to calm down, you know, still be upset and still want to get my point across,
Yes.
but not do it, you know, with so much emotion. Because you would think I was lying, because I'd be, oh, I couldn't get it out.
my sister over there sitting there smoking and everything. Look at, don't stand there and look at me like that. Because I am going to call the police.
What do we do? Please tell us what to do.
Tell you what you did.
What you say we did?
I can't stand when people don't tell you.
What you did.
Yeah.
Tell me what I did so I can correct it.
Exactly. And a lot of times folks be thinking, it happens in relationships too, where you be like, I don't actually know what I did. Explain to me what you feel that I did. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it looks like these Karens are, like, on other white kids. They're not even on black kids at this point. Like,
No.
Karens are being just Karens out in this world.
I haven't had this conversation with you. So the very first Karen I ever reacted to was Asian.
Wow.
The very first Karen, it was actually two Karens in one video. It was a mother and daughter, and Karen is a trait.
It
now.
is.
It's
Karen
not
is
even.
a trait.
It's not a
It's no
nationality.
longer- yeah.
It's not. It might have started as that, but it took it to a whole nother level because they're just out here just thinking they own everything and thinking they know what they're talking about and being entitled as heck.
yelling and screaming inside of an airport at somebody who was sitting down because they are eating without their mask on. This Karen is just trying to protect the people by trying to make them wear their mask. But the thing is, though,
you made me upset.
She's trying to show. She's like, hey, I got some strength over here. Let me wring out these towels on this.
Through these rolls.
That this Karen is quite literally screaming and abusing for them to put their mask on before telling them to go back to where they're from and demanding to speak to security. Let's have a look.
You're a killer because you don't want to put your mask on. Shame on you. Shame on you girls.
Why you bring your mind to the airport? Why you bring us to the airport?
You can go somewhere else.
Take your money out.
So what's the big deal? Just keep it on. You want to die?
Why you bring us to
You
the
want to
airport?
infect people?
That all right. So this is different. Then this is different because usually
You are supposed to have your mask on.
No. Usually we're seeing the Karens that are upset at the fact that they have to wear a mask. This is the opposite. I've never seen somebody getting mad at somebody else for not wearing a mask. Maybe we have. I've done so many videos.
I have seen those videos before.
Okay, but at the same time, you can walk away from them.
Because as long as you're 6 feet away, technically, you are far enough away in what they try to say. You're far enough away to where you can do that freely. Like, you don't have to have your mask on because you're 6 feet away. But I mean, I get what she's saying. Like, put your mask on. But
Yeah.
I also get what they're saying. Like, just fucking move.
Yeah.
Just move.
And she is easily 8 to 10 feet away from this person that's recording her. At
It
least
looks like she's farther than that. Like, you gotta think about it. Like, we're in the airport. You have like where it looks like they're just now getting their ticket, their boarding ticket.
Right.
So it's like you have the boarding ticket place, and then you have her, and then you have them sitting.
Yeah.
Like that's a few feet away.
Yeah. And in most airports now, they already have social distancing in place for the seating area. So they're
Like, they have
probably
stuff-
all social distancing, even
They
if
have
they don't
stuff
have
cut
their
off.
mask on. Yeah.
Like they have stuff cut off
Yeah.
to the point where like you can't even sit there because it's cut off.
I've been doing a decent amount of traveling lately, and every airport that I go to, they might have 1 or 2 seats in between
Yes.
each seat. So they're probably at a distant distance from one another, but they just don't have any mask on.
Distance.
I know. I wasn't gonna correct myself. I heard it, but I wasn't gonna correct myself. Yeah, I knew it was gonna get corrected though. I caught it too, but I wasn't gonna correct it.
Why did you bring us to the airport?
It's the law.
Why didn't you
It's the law.
The old lady looking like, bitch, just take me
She's
somewhere
like,
else.
look, I'm tired, y'all. She's looking over here like, I really don't care as much as she do.
The law.
I just have to be here because I'm in a wheelchair.
I'm gonna get somebody. I'm gonna get somebody.
She thick though. You see her? She thick. She thick.
She got a bubble on
She
her.
thick. She got a bubble butt. Bubble butt.
Everybody got masks.
This is awful. This is awful.
This is awful.
What the?
This is awful.
Go back to Texas. Laugh.
We're not even from Texas.
I thought that was in Texas. The way she said that, and the girl said, we're not even in Texas.
I don't have nothing to say about that because it's stupid.
It is.
Like-
That's it. You said it.
like,
You don't gotta say
it's-
nothing else. It's stupid.
Okay, so this random person was in their car and was parked outside of a random person's home. That's when this Karen who owns the home comes outside and demands that they leave and move their car immediately. This situation
The
escalates
street is
quickly when this
public.
Karen tells him to
Yeah.
go back to his
The
own
street and
country,
sidewalk
or
is
because this
public.
person
Right.
was
People
literally
need to start
parked on
realizing
public property on the road. But
Are
this
you
Karen
getting
demands
close?
immediately before coming up to their car and confronting them and getting very angry with them. This Karen tells this person repeatedly to shut up and leave because apparently this person is polluting Karen's street as if she owns it. Let's have a look.
I want to hear what she got to say first.
What?
Who the hell are you anyway?
None of your business.
Get off of your goddamn phone.
No, man.
Get off your goddamn phone.
Are you my mom?
You're trying to treat.
Bruh, this is public property. This
is
belongs
my
to the
property.
city. This belongs to the city.
Get the
I'm aware.
off here.
Yo, get the out of here.
Get out of here.
You get out of here.
I got something I want to say. Go ahead. What you got?
So I work in a extended living. It's not a nursing home. It's extended living. So it's older individuals who just don't feel comfortable at being at home, so they'll pay to live in extended living, so then somebody can at least watch over them so they don't fall. They take their we give them their medicine, we administer their medicine and all that for them.
Mm-hmm.
This is the thing that people have to start realizing about older individuals. A lot of time, they have dementia but don't realize it.
Yeah.
So it's like that could have, you parking in front of her house could have triggered her. Yes, that's something that you don't have to know, and you should just be left alone because she should just be in the house.
Right.
But older individuals and babies, I feel like, are the same at this point, because it's like they don't be knowing. Mm-hmm. They don't be knowing. So like her coming out the house, she's like, okay, who is in this truck or in this car in front of my house? Like, I've never seen a car parked in front of my house in years. Like, why are you parked there? So it's like, don't battle with her. You just have to ignore her, and just, even if you just be like, okay, I'll just move the fuck up just so she can get off my back. Like, if you move up and she's still talking, then then talk back. But she's an older individual. Like, there's snow outside. Like, she could slip on some ice. Like, just move the fuck up.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Now I'm glad that I'm glad that we have her here to bring up those type of points, because that's one that we would, typically look over or not even put into the equation.
Yeah.
She deals with elderly every single day, every single night. So she's able to see different things that we would overlook, just like how this individual here is not putting that into account. But one thing that I was gonna say is, if she doesn't have dementia or any of those things, it's a possibility that she just needs some type of excitement in her life to start up some type of drama or something, for her to either have for herself or a story to tell someone else. So there's that too. Because
nothing goes on in their life. Real talk. Like, once you get to the age where someone has to take care of you, you just look for just to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go back into your house.
How dare you?
Go back into your house.
Shut your god mouth.
No.
Get the hell out of here.
No. I like parking this specific spot. Me too.
Shut your god.
What did I do to you?
Shut up. Threatening me?
You shut up.
You shut up.
Nobody's threatening you.
You're polluting my street?
I'm polluting your street. You should just go back into your house. Polluting your street? Since when did the street belong to you?
Oh, she didn't have to do today.
No.
She didn't have to do.
She had time today.
Wait, she checked the mail and said, I ain't got but I got time. I ain't got but time.
Get the hell out of here.
Okay, so this Karen was waiting in a parking bay, and basically
This
as
is the
one
one I've been
parking
waiting
spot
to
had
see.
opened up, she went to park inside of it, and this random gentleman quickly cut in front of her and snaked the spot, stealing it from her. This Karen was incredibly frustrated and immediately got out of her car and confronted the gentleman who had stolen the park from her. You can only imagine how upset this Karen was at this gentleman as
This is like how my first Karen video was. It was this type of scenario. Over a parking spot. There was two Asian ladies. This time like a mother and daughter.
she had been waiting for quite some time for this park, only for it to be stolen from her. Let's have a look.
Out! Move it!
Okay,
Let's go!
No.
Yes!
That's not how it works.
That's how I was waiting there for this spot! How does it work then? Get out!
I was
No, you weren't! I was in line! Do you see any spots? Get the out!
No, stop.
You are being rude! Get the out!
Stop.
Move it!
No.
To call the police? Go
No.
for it! Go for it!
Emily,
Do
Emily,
it!
let's just go.
Oh, she's with him.
Why are you freaking out? Don't.
Oh,
Wait
no,
a
you
minute.
didn't.
Wait a minute. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. I don't care what you do.
Here it come.
Don't hit my and don't hit me and don't touch my mother kids, cause I will rock your. She should. His girlfriend should have rocked her. Should have rocked. And if the man would have rocked her, girlfriend should have stand right behind him and said, you did the right thing, baby. Cause listen, Karens everywhere. Cause I know there's Karens that watch your channel. You listen. You touch somebody, that's liability for you to get your whooped.
You hear that? You hear that? Cause ain't no telling what a reflex might do to you.
Cause fight or flight is a very touchy subject, because there's some people their fight is just to attack with words.
Yeah.
There are some fights that you touch my shit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to touch you.
Yeah. I've always kind of been like that especially when I was younger. You touch something of mine or kind of try to damage it, immediately my reflexes are hitting you. Immediately.
Yes.
I'm not thinking.
That's mine.
Yeah.
That's mine. Like, I paid my money for it. You don't know what I sacrificed to get that car.
Right.
Even if that car, let's say that car was $5,000, he could have sacrificed $2,000 of not going out, of not eating, of not doing something to afford this car.
Besides that, it's the principle. Even if you hit my vehicle and I know there ain't no damage to it because you're not an automobile or something that's gonna really cause it. But even if you kicked it, it's the principle. It's almost like getting spit on.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this out loud. Any Karen who sees my face, you touch my my fight or flight.
She said it with her face. She like, look. She said, "I'm gonna tell you this."
My fight or flight is just that. It's literally what the words say. If I flight, I fly away. If I fight and I stay.
Yeah, she turned up right now. This Karen got her messed up.
Got me all the way fucked up.
License plate.
And then she just walked off.
Yeah.
Wait, pause it for a second.
Okay.
No.
You know, Karens and men are the only people that have the audacity.
And men, she said.
Men and Karens have nothing but the audacity.
Uh-oh.
I will fucking Karen.
You stupid. She didn't even say it. Like, she didn't make no kind of sense.
Did it?
She just said that y'all just got the audacity. That's
The
all it is.
audacity. Oh my
So this
god.
Karen has profiled this gentleman who was walking
Look
down
how
the
she
street
looks.
minding his
Hell
own
yeah.
business, demanding to know his information and even wants proof that he lives in the residence. Obviously, the gentleman does not have to prove to this random lady that he lives there or give her his license, but because she hasn't seen him in the 27 years that she has lived in the area, this Karen wants to protect the neighborhood and demand...
There's so many Karens like this.
Oh my god, you have to show me proof that you live here.
Yes.
to know who he is and what he's doing in her neighborhood. Let's have a look.
On the street, they're my neighbor. Now I'm taking a video of you because you're taking a video of me. Like,
Well, I'm just letting you know.
why would you do that? That's weird.
It's weird.
Just slap her and just
I don't live down here.
Do you?
Would you like my address? Where do you live, ma'am?
I've lived here for 28 years. What's your address?
Ma'am, I was born on this street
So was
27
I.
years ago.
You're not Ariel, are you? Or Angel? Are you
Do I
Angel?
look like an Ariel?
Are you Angel Carrion?
What?
Ma'am, you don't need to know my name like
But
that.
are you?
Hi.
Are you?
Ma'am, I'm not gonna lie. You got me like really anxious right now. I'm like shaking. Peace.
Okay, so this Karen was yelling and abusing an 8-year-old kid when a random bystander intervened and started defending the young kid who was being abused by this Karen. This Karen, instead of apologizing,
I hate when
she
Karens do shit to kids.
Talk to
That
kids.
that is my thing. If you're talking to an adult, that's fine. But when a person is under the age of 17, shut your mouth. Because you don't know what that parent's liable to do. There are some parents like me, like me. I'm just going, my face is in the camera, like me, who will rock you. I will rock your shit. You talk to either one of my children, I will rock your shit. Because this is the thing. My child should not have to defend themselves because they're a child. My child was raised to respect adults.
Exactly.
So if my children have been raised to respect adults, they're not going to cuss you out. They're not going to do anything wrong to you because they know they have to respect you.
Exactly.
But as soon as they know they have to respect you, they're going to come get mommy because they know mommy going to act a fool because I'm an adult too. So if I have to get involved, or if I see another child and I have to get involved for another child's well-being, I'm definitely going to tell you off. Like how this man about to tell her off. Because I know, ain't no time he a black dude, oh, he about to tell her all the way off. Because he probably got like 6 kids and probably 3 he don't know about. I'm already knowing.
You stupid.
really
For
tried to
real.
justify herself to the bystanders about why she was abusing and belittling a little kid, and even goes as far as to say that she puts money into the community, so she believes that this justifies her threatening and abusing children. Let's have a look.
To an 8-year-old kid? You're defending yourself to an 8-year-old kid? Are you serious?
Oh, that's from New York.
An 8-year-old kid? You want to curse an 8-year-old kid out?
That
If he
is
was a
hard.
white kid, would you do that?
Yes,
Would you
I
have
would.
said that to a little white kid?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Where do you get this? Where do kids get this barbaric information from that? People come in my community and took our kids like that. Right? Because he's riding a motorcycle, a toy. He's riding a toy in your community, right? Where do they ride bikes at? On the street. Okay, well guess what? This is our community. This is their playground. You understand? This is their playground.
Community and that's rude.
Excuse me?
You're implying that I'm not a part of
Yeah, y'all came here on the gentrification. This is where we born and raised.
Let's talk about it.
This is our backyard. we don't have backyard.
Gentrification is a
spending money in your community. I started supporting your community. I am sorry that
what do money have to do with character? What do money have to do with...
Thanks for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed this episode,
this is the thing. This is why I say men and Karens have the audacity, because just because you have the money to put into our community does not mean you own it. And that's the problem with Karens. They feel like they own it. And that's why they have their audacity, because they feel like they own it. And then when you tell them they don't, that's when they're like, oh no, this wrong. No, I put money in the community. I will rock your.
Well, the problems with Karens has so much more to do with the entitlement.
Yes.
And the
entitlement for real.
The lack of understanding, the degree of ignorance, and a lot of times their own personal experience. And when I say personal experience, let's just take into account 2020 and what that was for so many people. That year created Karens. Created more Karens.
It did.
If there was 100,000 Karens before 2020, there were 300,000 Karens after 2020.
People were bored too.
And not just bored, but they just didn't know how to be anymore.
Yeah.
So it has so much more to do with the characteristics of the individual. But yeah, so that's it, y'all. We about to get up out of here. The video was it doubled in length. It more than doubled in length because our commentary. But yeah, y'all know what time it is. Like this reaction, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, hit you as a Karen. As always, a link to the rich is gonna be down in the description box below. If you haven't already, make sure you follow your boy on the gram and Twitter at Artofkickz. And we gonna catch y'all in the next one. See ya.